took the bike out for a ride somewhere different that I've never been before with a group of guys I've never ridden with, and it was probably the most fun I've ever had on this bike. And what I mean by that, guys, and you'll see in the video, that's why I'm kind of making this separate, because I don't do any talking in the video. You're just going to see raw footage of me absolutely ripping this thing. And there's a few things. One, new group of guys I've never ridden with. Two, I didn't want to push the bike super hard because it needs the valves adjusted. And y'all can't tell where these flat spots, I mean, maybe you can, but you definitely can tell that I'm not pushing the bike. And then the third thing is I'm not gonna like toot my own horn and be like I'm some great rider. There's a lot for me to learn, but as far as my street skills go, I'm pretty much out. I have outdid myself on the street. Like, my skill level for the street is at the top. It's not gonna get any better. And what I mean by that is basically I got to go to the track. And I got to get to the track so I can see what the limits are on this bike. Like, you're going to see me hitting some of these corners going pretty fast, but I could definitely be going a lot harder. But I don't want to push the bike to that limit until I know at the track, because when you're in the middle of a cornfield somewhere, there's cars come in, there's, you know, all kinds of other variations that can lead to a crash and get you injured. My skill level on the street is pretty high, like, you know, and for guys who are like, oh, you only been riding since last year. Yeah, but I've also put 20,000 miles in that year. That's more riding than most people do in 3 years. So there's no substitute for seat time. It's the amount of time you're on the bike, and riding 20,000 miles. Actually, it's 25,000 because this is almost at 20, and I put about 7,000 on the Ninja400. So that's a lot of riding, and there's no substitute for seat time. So you guys will see in the video, I'm ripping this thing. It's going to be probably the last ride before the bike goes down, to get some really, really exciting upgrades, get the valves done, and this machine is going to be totally different looking than what it does right now. So get a good look at it. You'll see it again in some other videos, but that was probably the last like actual ride, like real hard ride that I'm going to do until the valves get done. I'm going to take it to bike nights and stuff like that, but and another thing is my mic isn't working properly in my helmet, so I got to get a new mic. And I didn't know that it kept going in and out. I kind of figured it out now, but I need a new mic essentially, and I didn't know that day it wasn't working. And there's a lot of wind noise. I took the chin curtain out because it's really hot in Texas, and you need that air coming up. When you have the chin curtain on, it restricts your airflow in your helmet. So it's not really good for when it's really, really hot, and you can definitely feel the difference big time, at least with the helmet that I have. So anyway, she's going to look a lot different over the winter. We're going to be doing these huge upgrades to this bike. All different, everything's going to be changed, and it's going to be awesome. I got big plans for it. So, but yeah, I took it out, man, and it was the most fun I've had because it was a fun, really fun road, and I knew, like, I was keeping up with these guys who were fast, and I was just ripping on this thing. And then I was like, I could feel I need to go to the track. I need to go to the track so I can push the bike farther. Now, I don't need to go to the track so I can push the bike farther on the street. I just want to go so I can get better. Because to a point where you're pushing your bike that hard on the street, as hard as I was, and you don't know the limits of the bike, that actually makes it dangerous for everyone, right? So I'm smart enough and humble enough to know, all right, this has got to stop now. I can't keep riding like this on the street because I don't know the limits of the bike. And so a lot of you guys been asking about the track. The valves have to get done on the bike. There's a lot of work. I don't really see it in the cards this year. I'm going to try to shoot for like end of September-ish with Yami. noob, so he invited me to do track day with him. So, you know, we'll see. But enjoy the video, guys, and that's it.
flashing lights.
Yeah, that cop.
hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Use the link below for Raven Moto, and thank you for watching.